Welcome back to Channel C1. I'm Demica Jamaal.
And this is Cam King.
And today we're watching Kendrick Lamar.
Apparently it's called Watch the Party Die, asterisk.
It's got Black Air Forces as the thumbnail or as the cover art.
Coming from an eBay picture, apparently.
And you know what Black Air Forces mean? This motherfucker don't care. If they got on Black Air Forces, they do not care. Their legs are ashy. They probably got on long ass jean shorts and a big ass hoodie with a zipper, and they will fight. They don't even have to know how to fight. They will fight you. That's what Black Air Forces be, especially if they high top Black Air Forces.
Oh, these look like low top, but
yeah, these are low top, but the high tops.
Now, this track was released at around 5 p.m. Pacific time, so it was around the same time apparently the VMAs kicked off today, which I didn't even know the VMAs were today. Some are saying that's a calculated move by him to express his frustration of the current state of the music industry.
Okay,
seems like a Kendrick thing to do. You know, he gave into the mainstream media. Now he's bringing us back to his more cultural.
I imagine, yeah. Also, he's about to be performing at the Super Bowl, so that's cool.
As big as the Super Bowl.
But yeah, he's fresh off his win of that Drake.
He's on his
Kendrick
victory tour. So.
Yeah, you get a victory lap. I feel like of 1 year for sure. Drake had one after the Meek Mill thing.
You think he gonna do Not Like Us at the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Because that would be
by that time it's gonna be 2025
so
February. I'm curious on his what he's planning. Because is he gonna be at that point like, I'm not giving him no more attention, or he's like, I really gotta put a stamp on it.
That's not even like that's
putting, you know what I'm saying?
That would be just imagine the Super Bowl. It's just towards the end of his set.
Do you think?
Hold on. Shh. I see dead people.
It's just. Do you? I don't think he'll do certain lyrics because they only do parts of the songs.
But he can
anyways.
just do parts of the songs.
Yeah,
right?
So he probably not gonna do certain lyrics that call him a pedophile and stuff on the Super Bowl stage, but he might. He got Black Air Forces.
He don't care.
Right, so.
Well, we're going to jump into this. We're going to break it down as best as we can.
We will be pausing.
We'll be pausing often.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it.
Oh, refresh it just in case it's in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's been playing, hasn't it? Okay. Let me just, real quick. I like the beat so far.
It's a trick.
It's got a nice little vibe to it.
Because it's making you think, oh, this is a sweet song.
It's gonna be nice and sweet.
He's gonna come in here, something. His energy gonna be up.
I think it's time to watch the party die. The shit that got too wicked to apologize. It's different, get them whacked and disqualified. We even kill.
Okay. Is he talking about the beef there? When he says, I think it's time to watch the party die, this shit got too wicked to apologize? Because it did get too wicked to apologize.
There's been at least, maybe, I don't know if it's been two, but at least one of Drake's beef with Meek, there was a truce.
Yeah, no, yeah, they did a song.
He's basically saying, like, there's not going to be no truce in this situation. There's not going to be no, oh, man, sorry what I said about you. No, this is too wicked. There's no apologies. And it's time to watch the party die because Drake makes party music. Like, he makes other music too.
Right.
But he also makes a lot of dance songs and whatnot. So that's what I imagine he's speaking to. He also said get whacked and disqualified. But yeah.
I wonder how if this quality is the same on YouTube just because I can't rewind it.
Oh.
The world ain't set up for the honest man to
I feel like it's
America's a hustle.
It's probably fine. Yeah, it sounds the same. Because we can't rewind it on Instagram.
Yeah, nah,
I think it's time to watch the party die. The shit that got too wicked to apologize. It's different, get them whacked and disqualified. We even kill the killers cause they like taking innocent lives. Burn a whole village, we start over. It's really that time. Why reason with these niggas if they can't see the future first? Why argue with these clowns if the circus is well at work? Just walk that man down, that'll do everyone a solid. It's love but tough love sometimes gotta result in violence. If you parade...
He definitely, yeah. I feel like he's talking about the beef a little bit. And just, even in general, just like anybody that kind of don't fuck with him like that.
Right, yes. It's got the, I don't want to say double meaning, but it's broad enough to go to everybody, but also there's a little, enough specificity for you to say, okay, he's definitely still referencing the beef. But he's almost saying like, it's over, but, or maybe he's not saying it's over, but he might be saying, I'm about to end it. Like slowly but surely, it's going to be over after I'm finished doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like,
and he's also saying, no, like, why even bother now? Keep saying shit. He's saying, because if the why argue with the clowns if the circus is still going to keep going?
Yeah.
Like, the circus is still going, right? Like, Drake's releasing still music still, right?
Right.
What's the point now? What's even the,
like,
what's
why
even
But
I walked him down. You know, I showed you the truth. Right. It's up to y'all now.
Why reason with these niggas if they can't see the future first? It's like, yeah. He's basically saying there's no point in trying to teach certain people because they're never going to learn.
Why reason with these people that can't see the future first? Couldn't they see when I jumped on Future's track that I was going to be problems?
Yeah, that's fair too.
Like, couldn't they see on like that? I warned y'all, it's not Big 3. It's just Big Me. And y'all tested me. And I delivered. I don't know. I kind of interpret that like that a little bit.
It's well at work. Just walk that man down. That'll do everyone a solid. It's love, but tough love sometimes gotta result in violence. If you parading gluttony without giving truth to the youth, the graveyard is company. Just tell us what casket to choose. They party more than bitches. Tell me what are you working for? They glorify.
They party more than bitches.
Tell me what are you working
for? Just tell us what casket to choose.
He said, it's love, but tough love. Sometimes you got to result in
violence, right? Okay.
Basically, also he said earlier, he said we kill the killers because they hurt innocent
lives. He's justifying
he's justifying his bullying of Drake because he feel like Drake is bullying.
He's justifying Meet the Grams because you watch any reaction.
Oh yeah,
it's vile. It's vile. It's a vile song.
Yeah,
I'm not saying like it didn't need to come out or anything, but it's
when it got released, really added that extra ominous nature, like tone to it.
Because everyone just got
30
done
minutes after.
Everyone just got done listening to the Family Matters, and we was bobbing our heads, and we was like, upbeat track, and it's like, dear Adonis,
right? Yeah,
father's a piece of shit. He should die. But it's like, whoa, what the hell? Talking about they glorify a scam when you get chipped over this credit card. I like that because like credit card chips
got the chip
in the scam. Influencers talk down. Did we get to that line yet?
I don't know.
No. Let me go back. Let me just go ahead and back.
Gotta result in violence. If you parading gluttony without giving truth to the youth, the graveyard is company. Just tell us what casket to choose. They party more than bitches. Tell me what are you working for? They glorify scamming. You get chipped over this credit card. Influencers talk down cause I'm not with the basic shit. But they don't hate me, they hate the man that I represent. The type of man that never did right cause I want a favor. The man that resides in patience. So where the soldiers at? The ones that lost it all and learned to learn from that. A thirst for life. Head inside a book cause he concerned with that.
Okay. Yeah. Influencers top down because I'm not with the basic shit. That's the typical Kendrick. He not always been with the mainstream.
Right.
He don't make the club songs. He don't make the hits.
He's just saying y'all talking down because I'm not making the shit that y'all want to dance to. So
right. Even though I proved it to y'all now.
I can when I want to. I'm not doing it now, but I can if I want to.
He don't dick ride because he want a favor. He don't do things just to get things.
He's all about what he wants to do in regards to like his music and his art, but he's not just doing stuff just so he can get some clout. Simply, that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
it seems. Then he said that man that resides in patience.
He's just saying he's a patient man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm assuming. That's right. He took a 5-year hiatus in between his albums. He doesn't come out with projects like this.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. He's patient.
Wait, do y'all think? If y'all Kendrick fans, what's Kendrick's best album? Comment down below. Do y'all think it's Mr. Morale? He took the longest to make that one. I don't think it's Mr. Morale. I think it's probably To Pimp a Butterfly or even maybe Good Kid, Mad City. But
yeah, Good Kid, Mad City got a special place.
Kendrick know he can drop more music if he want. Like he got so much music, like he should just give it to us.
Yeah, I know. See, that's the thing. So that's my thing, man. Can you give into the basic a little bit?
Right. Yeah,
yeah, just a little bit.
Like just give us.
It's not a critique from me. It's just a wish.
Yeah.
Not Like Us was fun. Like I just want a little more fun with the deep shit. Personally.
The soldiers at, the ones that lost it all and learned to learn from that. A thirst for life, head inside a book, cause he concerned with that. Information that'll change his life because he yearns for that. Dedication, finding out what's right, cause he can earn from that. I feel for the women that deal with the clown and nerd shit. Can't blame them, today they ain't really got much to work with. How many bitches harder than a lot of you niggas? Well,
damn.
All of y'all for nip, I can't be proud of you niggas. God, give me life. Dear God, please give me peace. Dear God, please keep these lame niggas away from me. Dear God, keep me shining. The fuck do they really think? Pocket watching, you must be the police. God bless these words. Dear God, bless how.
This feel like if you were to put the diss songs on the album, this the outro.
Yeah, I can see.
This feels like the goodbye.
I feel like he gonna amp it up in a minute, similar to how he did on Euphoria when he started slow.
Maybe he might go.
Because it's literally it's like 3 minutes left in the song.
This man can rap for a while on these beats. I mean,
yeah, well, I'm saying I feel like he's building up like he did on Euphoria because he started similarly on Euphoria in terms of like his pace and intensity. But
us away from me, dear God, keep me shining. The fuck do they really think? Pocket watching, you must be the police. God bless these words, dear God, bless how I think. Dear God, draw the line, they trying to confuse them with me. Dear God, please forgive me, you knowing how hard I tried. I think it's time for me to watch the party die. Get them gone, we go watch the party die. Send them home, we go watch the party die. It's time to watch the party die. Street niggas and the corporate guys, the rappers that report the lies. I need their families mortified. We can do life without them, get their bodies organized. Tell me if you oblige. No more pillow talking, jump starting neighborhood wars. Dirty macking bitches because your spirit is insecure. The flashy nigga with nasty decisions, using money as a backbone. I want his head cracked before he's back home. The radio personality pushing propaganda for salary. Let me know when they turn up as a casualty. I want agony, assault and battery. I see a new earth filled with beautiful people making humanity work. Let's kill the followers that follow up on popping mollies from the obvious degenerates that's failing to acknowledge the hope that we trying to spread. If I'm not his vote, then you need to bring his fucking head or film that shit in high res. God.
Okay, break down this.
He's definitely staying true to the sentiment of the song, which is to watch the party die, because this is not a party song, and it seems purposeful. Like he's making it a little more calm, a little more relaxed, somber, to kind of stay with that trend.
And he's kind of alluding to like how he's like, I know you think you want me to crash your party or whatever, but he's like, I'm just here to watch the party die. Like I wasn't trying to crash it necessarily. I'm just here to show people what's going on, like why the party need to end.
Yeah, can't party forever.
He talked about street and corporate guys, the rappers that report the lies. I need their families mortified. Keep the grams, because
he wants
that
to
is
be
how could
embarrassed to be seen with you.
How could Drake's mama listen to that and not feel like, I don't know if my kid, like it's hard because as a parent, you're gonna have a different view of your kid.
You're like, I know my baby would never do blah blah blah
doing
blah
some
blah.
Weird shit, bro.
Do you have another daughter?
Like, Aubrey, are you DB? Is any of this true at all?
I don't have another.
Like, how do you, and then when Adonis grow up, he gonna hear that song.
Yeah, they gonna they gonna show it to him at school. Adonis, here, listen to this.
Dear Adonis. No. It's just, yeah. Like, their families is mortified. Dirty macking bitches because your spirit's insecure.
Yeah.
That's just talking about how they be getting women, using them, manipulating them, and stuff like that.
Because they are insecure themselves, so they can't be truthful and
nasty
whatnot.
Decisions, using money as a backbone. Yeah, like they don't got nothing but the money.
Right.
That's their power, right?
Yeah, that's their foundation.
Whereas other artists, other people, they get influence not just from their money, but their music actually gets influence. Their opinions, their cultural,
separate from the money, like
right. Yeah.
Their happiness isn't attached to it solely.
Radio personality pushing propaganda for salary. Again, people doing things for money. They're getting paid.
Talking about like payola, etc. And whatnot. When people just pay you to play their song on the radio.
He's just casually asking for the same violence that he wanted in Euphoria and Meet the Grams. He's just casually doing it this time.
I want agony, assault, and battery. I see a new earth filled with beautiful people making humanity work.
Light Yagami?
He literally acting like the guy. If y'all ever seen anime Death Note, he's literally acting like the main character in Death Note. Because he's basically like, I'm the hero. I need to kill off all these people because they are bad.
Right. He's got a good sense of justice.
I am not your savior, but I am your savior.
To bring his fucking head or film that shit in high res. God, give me life. Dear God, please give me peace. Dear God, please keep these lame niggas away from me. Dear God, keep me shining. The fuck do they really think? Pocket watching, you must be the police. God bless these words, dear God bless how I think. Dear God, draw the line, they trying to confuse them with me. Dear God, please forgive me, you knowing how hard I tried. I think it's time for me to watch the party die. Sometimes I wonder what Lecrae would do. Fuck these niggas up or show them just what prayer do. I wanna be empathetic, my heart like D1, but I will... It's time to get these devils out the way. Heavy metals on my sword, we settle hard disputes today. The ghetto Hollywood divorce, say hello to your future fate. The culture bred with carnivores, you let them snack, they eat your face. The signatures is being forged.
I do like that line. The culture bred with carnivores, you let them snack, they gonna eat your face. Mm-hmm. Like you can't, like you give them one little thing, they're gonna take everything they can from you.
Take a mile.
Heavy metals on my sword. We settle hard disputes today. The ghetto Hollywood divorce.
Signatures being forged. Time to get these devils out the way. Heavy metals on my sword.
Where he cut out his lyrics where he didn't want to finish. It's like holding your tongue a little bit.
Right, yeah. It's like you would say something crazy, but I'm a hold back.
I did like that.
He asked what Lecrae would do because Lecrae is a Christian rapper who doesn't cuss and whatnot in his music. He said I want to be empathetic, my heart like D1. D1 is also another Christian rapper. I actually saw him in concert, or not. I wouldn't consider. I saw him one of his shows one time. He did a show in Jacksonville, Florida.
I was gonna say I thought that name sounded familiar, and I think some rappers we worked with kind of worked with him a little bit, or okay. I was like, that name does sound familiar. We from Duval, by the way.
Snack, eat your face. The signatures is being forged. They wonder why I'm not enthused to drop. The more visible you get, the more your spiritual is tried. It's cynical to say
that's fair.
These artists petrified.
That's fair. That's in a way.
That is a
Drake and Kendrick have two different approaches in regards to like their brand and like the way they release music. Drake tries to be ubiquitous. He's always dropping. You're always going to hear him even if you don't listen to him because he's always putting out new music. He's always, doing this. Whereas Kendrick Lamar plays the more mysterious and mystique. But also he's admitting that putting out less music, getting less big leaves you less open to criticism in a way.
I ain't
also
lie.
Disrespect.
I ain't gonna lie. We not famous by any means, but as our channel has grown, I feel that effect.
Right, yeah.
Our more popular videos have been open to much more critiques and criticisms.
Yes, because once you get to not a certain level, but like the more people who like your art or whatever you're putting out, more people who like your product, the more people are gonna see it. So the more chances there are for someone who doesn't like it to see it, and the more compelled they will feel to criticize it because they have to course correct.
Yes,
basically,
it is trying on your spirit. It truly is. Even fair criticisms are fine, but there are a lot of people who don't have fair criticisms. Yeah. They just want to attack you. They just want to complain. They just want to bitch. Right. And it gets to you after a while. Like that, I do. Now that you mentioned, I was listening to it and I heard it, but it didn't hit until you said it. And I was like, yeah, that is a very relatable line right there. Yeah. That is a very relatable line.
Signatures is being forged. They wonder why I'm not enthused to drop. The more visible you get, the more your spiritual is tried. It's cynical to say I know these artists petrified. The end result in jail by Jezebel, a drugged up full of lies. Critical, I know my physical is tested all the time. I'm pitiful, sunk in place soon as I'm questioning my pride. I'm seeing ghosts, blacking out, relapsing one thought at a time. I spend no feelings that ain't mine. I'm in my feelings when I slide. I mean, a nigga wonder what Lecrae would do. Terrence Martin said I'm mentally with layers, true. I flood the market with my best regards. I paid your dues, and so it's up if you ain't one of ours. It's bad news. My nigga Jay Estrada said I gotta burn it down to build it up. That confirmation real as fuck. It ain't too many real as us. Locking into what I trust. Looking outside, the kids live.
I like that. You gotta burn it down to build it up. Just kind of sometimes you gotta start over a little bit. And build it better.
This tone and vibe is giving me similar. What is it? It reminds me of 616 in LA. So it's actually fitting that he also dropped this only on Instagram and didn't I don't think he plans to officially release this.
Right.
In the same way that he didn't officially release 616 in LA.
Yeah.
This is more of a, I think, I don't even want to say tactical ploy. Like it's like something he doesn't plan for this to go crazy in terms of like people playing it everywhere because it's obviously not the same vibe as Not Like Us.
Take the message,
but yeah,
and apply.
It's one of those things. Okay, some people might not hear it or whatever. Or really not. It might not resonate with them because they don't feel it or they don't care. But down the line, his true fans are going to come back and say, so remember what he said on this song?
Yeah, you remember that?
See how it's playing out in this?
Exactly. The party dying down, ain't it? The party dying down.
Yeah. It's
this is like this feels almost like a diary entry. Like something his thoughts spilled onto the page a little bit. A little essay he's written about the same topic. Because it stayed very true to its... Not that Kendrick Lamar ventures off topic a lot in his songs necessarily, but it
didn't change pace at all, or like shift tones at all, even in a a natural way.
Yeah, it stayed very, very consistent with what he's talking about.
But yeah,
he's real as fuck. It ain't too many real as us. Locking into what I trust. Looking outside, the kids live tomorrow. Cause today the party just.
He said, I'm pitiful, sunk in place soon as I'm questioning my pride. I think it has to do with, because Sunken Place is from Get Out. And Get Out is a movie about a guy who basically a black dude who goes to his white girlfriend's family's house and they put him in the sunken place. And they try to, it's almost like, they try to, To Pimp a Butterfly, like they try to take the best of you and what's the word? Exploit you, basically. And and that's how they kind of try to do it.
You get exhausted. You get exhausted. You feel used.
And then he started questioning his pride, like his pride will keep him from doing something that will be beneficial to him financially, but he would have to sacrifice his pride a little bit in regards to okay, well, I don't really want to do that. That's not something artistically that I'm into. That's just a money grab. But he said, spare no feelings that ain't mine. I'm in my feelings when I slide. Wait a minute. Drake got a song called In My Feelings. Kiki, do you love me? When I slide. He got a song called To Slide. That's interesting. I don't know.
I know, right? That's
one of those ones that could just be because the thing is, every artist has lyrics that you can read deeper into.
They don't always mean
right. They don't always.
I know we do it with Kendrick a lot. We all do it with his lyrics with the quintuple entendre.
Right.
But sometimes we come up with meanings that they never originally intended.
Kendrick himself has admitted in the line about the I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. He said himself that doesn't mean anything, but he knew his fans would dive deep into it because he's created that brand for himself and that expectation because he does have layered lyrics a lot. So even when it's not necessarily layered, they'll search for the layers.
They get the fucking microscope out of it.
Right. But sometimes the simple lyric just works perfect. He has what's the lyric in Not Like Us? It's one of my
Sometimes
favorite.
you just gotta pop up and show. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. That's
a good one. That's one of my favorite lines.
Simple.
It's not deep, but it hits.
Yeah.
And it comes right after Beat Your Ass and Hide the Bible for God watching.
Yes.
So it's real perfect right after that lyric. So
it's one of the best lyrics of the whole beef to me. It just hit.
I say, this is interesting. This is one of those time pieces, like you said. We're gonna come back to this later.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see what happened and how this plays out.
Right, yeah.
Obviously, Kendrick won the diss.
Kendrick what?
Won the diss, obviously. Like obviously he won the diss.
Won the diss.
Like battle. The
rap beef.
The rap beef, yeah. My bad. I'm tired. I just got off work. But it's like, how much more is he gonna keep talking about it?
It's interesting because what do you think I feel like I don't think he don't have to drop another song like in term like that referencing the beef, but I do think he's gonna drop more music leading up to the Super Bowl, so he has a couple more songs to perform. But it might not have to relate to this.
I mean, this whole song is essentially about. It's not just about the beef.
But it's about in general. It's about not Drake, but the idea of Drake.
It's the idea of Drake. Yeah. It's more the elements and theme of that entire beef. Like Drake's not the only person that's like this.
Right.
There are other people. There are other, his buddies, his crew and everything. Yeah. And just other people out there. There's just not a lot of people like Kendrick Lamar is what he's saying.
Right. Basically. Yeah.
So like the question is, how much more is he gonna keep doing? And I'm sure people love to hear about it, but like at some point we need to. I want him to move forward because I want him to make some other kind of music. Personally,
some people, there's been at least a couple people who have accused him of being like, "How can you talk like this?" Not that because this song hadn't come out yet, but they were like basically saying he's saying like one thing in regards to like only being about the music and not capitalism, like anti-capitalism in a way, but like. To take the opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl, it seems almost hypocritical. But then some people are arguing that like maybe he's doing that where he's planning on making some sort of statement at the Super Bowl.
Sure, I'm sure he is, but it's still a little bit. What is capitalism? Capitalizing on the opportunity. Like essentially, at the end of the day, he's still practicing that virtue, those ideals, essentially.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't always agree and believe in full anti-capitalist. Like ways,
because I mean, it's hard to be fully committed to that unless you
go
live in the forest.
Yeah,
but
yeah. No, I mean, so what do you think? Did you enjoy listening to this or?
Yeah, enjoy. It's definitely one of the ones that, for the way that I consume music these days, it wouldn't make it onto the two main playlists that I listen to, but. I respect it as a song. I mean, Kendrick,
it's an piece of art.
Certain artists can their floor is so high to where like you almost get spoiled to where like if even a song that you think by them is not good, quote unquote, if another artist that you never heard of came out with that song, you'd be like, this is a good song.
This is a good song. Yeah,
but then certain artists start to set an expectation that's so high. Like if LeBron James scoring 30 points a game and then one game he scored 25, you're like, oh, he had an off night.
This is more like a message.
But this had a different purpose.
Its purpose is not necessarily to entertain. It's more to educate.
It's more, exactly.
It's
But I enjoyed it.
That's why I say it's like a piece of art.
It had a level of intrigue.
Yeah. And the beat was actually real nice. It stayed the same throughout, but like I still like the very like melancholic tones of it.
I enjoyed the beat too. I don't remember exactly what the beat was like, but he had a story-driven song called Duckworth, where he's talking about
Off a Dam.
Off a Dam, that I really enjoyed that. This don't necessarily remind me exactly of, but there's something in regards
parallel
to
in a way.
The storytelling and the keeping the same
the topic real
tone
niche. Yeah.
But
being consistent with it, I really do look forward to some more Kendrick music, and I hope we get a nice album. He needs to release that damn Broccoli song because that shit is a vibe.
Oh, I don't think he's not gonna release it. That's part of his mystique. He do stuff.
But that's what pisses me off.
Yeah, he's not gonna release it.
Let me consume it. Okay, I'm a consumer and I want to listen. But let me, please.
Yeah, no. Maybe that's the only part of the song. Maybe he never even recorded any more of it. He just recorded that one part just to go at the beginning of the Not Like Us video, and then that was it.
Well, put it at the end of some song somewhere on your album so I can at least repeat it. And scroll.
Yeah.
Wake up looking for the broccoli. Let us know what you thought.
Yeah. What did you think of our thoughts?
And what do you think of just your own thoughts?
Yeah.
And then catch us on the next one.